Did Solo Leveling just drop the episode of the year? Because what in the world did I just witness? And obviously, judging from the title and the thumbnail itself, some of you guys might think I'm jumping straight into a controversy or some anime fandom drama. And yes, that's literally the point. We're here to talk about it, and you guys are free to have a debate or an argument in the comment section, but obviously, let's keep it chill and not take things too far. Now on to the real reason we're here. Solo Leveling Season 2 Episode 12, because man, what a wild ride that was. The episode was straight up insanity in every aspect. Animation, direction, storyboarding, OST, everything. If you haven't watched that, do yourself a favor and go experience the greatness first, then come back here so we can talk about how absolutely cinema this episode was. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. First off, let's talk about how Yoshihiro Kano's, the storyboarder and the action animation director, influence in storyboarding played a huge role in making this episode so dynamic and so fun to watch. Every shot had weight, every movement felt intentional, and the way the camera moved through the action, chef's kiss. The impact, the flow, it was all executed masterfully. You could feel the intensity of every punches, every movement Jin-Woo Beru is going through. It's like in this episode, the storyboarding felt fresh, the action sequences felt so powerful, the aura is there. This is what every single Solo Leveling fans wanted. And not even Solo Leveling fans, this is what every action anime wanted, and they absolutely delivered. And also not to forget how damn good the drawing quality was. Each character model was on point throughout the entirety of this episode. No weird inconsistencies, no janky frames, just solid, beautiful animation from start to finish. And of course, we have to give credit where it is due. Hirotaka Tokuda, the chief animation director and the monster designer, absolutely killed it with their role in this particular episode. It's no surprise that the consistency of the cast and even Beru was maintained at such a high level. I mean, like, look at Beru. In every single shot, you can see how consistent Beru actually looks like, and even Mr. Inconsistent, Sung Jin-Woo himself, looks absolutely beautiful. Such a good drawing in this episode. The details, the expressions of each character in this particular episode, it's just pure perfection. On top of that, the compositing in this episode was also a massive upgrade. Everything blended so seamlessly, and a lot of time in the fight scene where they uses the 3D background of the cave, you can actually feel like the utilization of the background, and whenever they are moving, it is blended so well that it looks so seamlessly. And sometimes it actually felt like the manhwa panel coming to life. The way they use the lighting, the contrast in colors, the way the effects merge with the character, it all felt so polished and well crafted. And obviously, it really enhanced the overall experience and made every moment feel even more impactful. Also, not to forget, let's talk about the absolute banger of a soundtrack that was Hiroyuki Sawano. Doing the soundtrack is just a pure blessing. And the fact that it is an insert song, yes, with vocal as well, it literally took me back to the Attack on Titan era. That You See Big Girl track needs an official release right now, because bro, it was amazing. The way it was placed in the fight scene was literally just hype fuel. It elevated the tension, the struggle that Jin-Woo was facing against Beru at the start, and it just literally just made the entirety of the sequel feel like it's the peak anime moment for Solo Leveling. That song alone turned the fight from great to a literal peak cinema. Other than that, I would say one of the biggest highlight of this episode was the focus on Jin-Woo's desperation, because this wasn't just about a flashy fight. This was also about Jin-Woo struggling to cure Chai-in while also dealing with Mr. and King Beru. And sure, he doesn't do those arise, exaggerated cold poses like he did in the manhwa, but honestly, personally, that's a good thing. Instead of just flexing his aura, instead of just aura farming 24/7, the anime makes him feel like an actual real person. Someone who is actually fighting with actual emotion, and not just power fantasy machine just goes arise, I'm gonna kill this guy. But don't worry, manhwa readers, they still gave us some of that juicy aura flexing, aura farming, but obviously to keep you guys satisfied. To be honest, I myself is very much satisfied with how much aura Jin-Woo farm on that scene. And speaking of the fight as well, they absolutely nailed the scale and the intensity of it. The creativity behind Jin-Woo and Beru's fighting and then made some kind of a strapping light, that was very well made. It reminds me of one scene from another anime, I forgot the name is, my bad. But if I need to guess, it's definitely referencing that one particular scene. They did an incredible job with that. A very great presentation of how fast these two people are, and the overall pacing made this battle truly grand. It wasn't just a simple power clash. It was a pretty well thought out, engaging fight that kept you on the edge of your seat. Every impact felt heavy, every exchange felt meaningful. The sheer spectacle of it all was literal breathtaking on. And to be honest, those are the stuff that I would like to talk about, because other than the cliffhanger that I really hate, the episode is just incredibly cinema. This is one of the episodes that I would say this is an episode everyone will remember no matter how long it has been left. Example, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 Episode 17. Oh, we are going into the drama. Alright, now let's go slow. I'm going to be addressing the drama real quick. So some people from the Jujutsu Kaisen community and also solo leveling community has been discussing, oh my god, my episode is so good, my episode is better. Basically, they have been comparing this latest episode to the Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 episode. Yes, episode 16 or 17, I'm not sure which one, but both of them looks good anyways. But yeah, look, I'm not sure who started it or whatever, but this has escalated pretty quickly and people has been discussing this a lot on Twitter and such. So I guess why not take it as content for free, you know? And look, I get it. Both episodes are insane in their own way. But back to the topic, episode 16 or 17 of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 has a way different approach than what solo leveling had, and obviously that's what makes it special. But the main point is, they have different artistic approaches in each episode. So instead of saying this one is bad, this one is good, this one is better whatsoever, let's just appreciate the insane amount of effort that went into creating both of these phenomenal episodes. So yeah, Solo Leveling Season 2 Episode 12 absolutely peak. From the animation, the directing, the OST, the character moments, the sheer scale of the fight, this episode delivered on every single level, even surpassed the manhwa on every single aspect. So what do you guys think about it? Drop down your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, if you guys want to discuss stuff related to episode itself, you are free to do so. And yes guys, those are basically it. There's one more episode left for this particular anime, and I am very much look forward to see what they'll cook for the very last episode of this season, because I am pretty sure it's going to be another hype episode, because the content itself for the last episode is going to be hype. There's a lot of scenes that I'm looking forward to, so I am pretty positive that they will once again cook this episode. Obviously, I don't think it will be as good as this episode, because this episode is on another whole level, but I'm pretty sure they will keep the hype level pretty much the same. So I'm very much looking forward to the next episode. Those are basically it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next solo leveling video. Goodbye.